Emma Clark had never missed a flight in her life. A single mother of 2 and a schoolteacher from rural Georgia, she lived by routine. Her life was made of small, quiet sacrifices, unnoticed by the world. That Tuesday morning, with her boarding pass tucked tightly between her fingers and her luggage wheeling faithfully behind her, Emma was finally doing something for herself, flying to Seattle for a long-awaited teachers' conference. It wasn't just a trip, it was her first real break in years. But fate, as it often does, had other plans. She was walking briskly toward gate 32 when she spotted him, a frail old man sitting alone on a bench, hunched over, trembling slightly, trying to read the overhead screen. He looked utterly lost, and people were moving around him like he didn't exist. Emma paused. Just a glance, she told herself. Just to make sure he's okay. But when he struggled to stand and nearly fell, her instincts took over. "Sir, are you all right?" she asked, kneeling beside him. The man looked up, startled. His glasses were thick, his hands shaking. "My hearing aid stopped working this morning," he said softly. "I'm supposed to catch a flight to Denver, but I can't hear the announcements. And I'm not sure where to go." Emma looked at the time. Her boarding gate was on the opposite end of the terminal, and final call was minutes away. But how could she leave him like this? She sat beside him, took his flight details, and gently said, "Don't worry. I'll help you." They walked slowly, Emma supporting him like he was her own grandfather. He told her about his late wife, his grandson in Denver, and how he hadn't flown in 20 years. When they reached his gate, it was closing. "Wait!" Emma called out breathlessly. "He's here." The attendants helped him on board just in time. He turned and gripped Emma's hand, eyes misty. "You're an angel," he whispered. She smiled, heart full, until she turned and saw the clock. Her flight had departed. She slumped onto an empty chair, the reality settling in. Her hotel was non-refundable, and she couldn't afford a same-day ticket. Tears welled in her eyes. She had missed the one chance she had to do something for herself. She didn't know someone had been watching. An hour later, as she sat at a coffee shop in the terminal, trying to figure out how to get home, a sharply dressed man approached her. "Ms. Clark?" "Yes," she said, startled. "My name is Peter Reynolds. I'm the regional director of Evergreen Airlines." Emma blinked. I missed my flight. I understand the policy. I just need." "No, ma'am. You don't understand. The elderly gentleman you helped? That was Mr. Howard Bentley. He's not just a passenger. He's the founder and majority owner of this airline." Emma froze. "What?" "He watched what you did. So did our security team. No cameras missed the moment you gave up your flight for a stranger." Emma felt her face flush with confusion. "I didn't do it to be seen. We know. That's why he insisted we do this." The man handed her a golden envelope. Inside was a first-class ticket to Seattle for that evening, a voucher for any future Evergreen flight, and a handwritten note. It read, "Dear Emma. In a world rushing to get ahead, you stop to help someone left behind. People like you make this world worth living in. Consider this a small thank you, not for what you did, but for who you are. Howard Bentley." Tears streamed down Emma's cheeks. She hadn't just been seen. She had been valued. That night, she flew first class for the first time in her life. When she arrived in Seattle, a black car was waiting for her, courtesy of Evergreen. The hotel had upgraded her to a suite, per Mr. Bentley's request. Her story had reached the hotel staff, the airline crew, and soon, the entire conference. Emma Clark, a simple woman from Georgia, became the face of kindness. Months later, Emma returned to her classroom, but something had changed. She was invited to speak at schools across the country. Her story went viral, not because she helped a powerful man, but because she helped without knowing he was. And that, perhaps, is the heart of it all. Kindness doesn't need an audience. It doesn't ask who someone is before it acts. In helping others, we often find the truest version of ourselves, and sometimes, we help change a life far beyond what we can imagine. So the next time you're rushing through life, remember Emma. A woman who missed a flight, but caught something far greater.